Live here at Grand Blanc High School as Flint City has pulled off the upset against USL one side Forward Madison. 2-0 is the final score here. An own goal back in the first half gave Flint City the early lead, and then substitute Jordy Lopez made it 2-0, and from there Flint City just continued to dominate the game. Not dominate the game, but be compact defensively, not let up anything easy. They were contesting shots, blocking shots all the time. They were making life difficult for this Forward Madison side. And for a side that hasn't played at all this season, and on a magical night, they really went up to the test. They were up for it, and it was a phenomenal showing from the Flint City side. We're currently seeing the Flint City side run over to the supporters right now of Flint City, but it was a jam-packed night. There was over 3,000 fans here tonight inside Grand Blanc High School Football Stadium, and it was unbelievable. A magical night for the Flint City side as they hosted their first ever U.S. Open Cup home game. And again, the Giant Killers get it done yet again. Not an MLS side, but a USL 1 side. They defeat Forward Madison. A magical night, and they just continue to just play tough, make life difficult for this Forward Madison side. Not a ton of clear-cut chances for this Forward Madison team. Flint City, they played tough the whole night long. They're able to advance, head on to the next stage. Hopefully they're able to host another game. But an unbelievable performance by this Flint City side as they're making their way throughout the whole stadium, making their rounds. It was a jam-packed night. They're going to head over back to Irene's where we were this morning, or where we were this afternoon. An unbelievable place there for a meet and greet. But this team, they fought their hearts out. A team that hasn't played at all this season. A team that most of these players haven't even played with each other. A couple of players that remain from last year's team, which they were so close of making a national final in the USL playoffs, but they get it done here today in the U.S. Open Cup, knocking off Forward Madison, and it was an unbelievable crowd. A red card at the end for Forward Madison. They were up a man late in that game, but it really did not matter. They were unbelievable. Just a couple of really key players. Isaiah Goldson in between the sticks. He gets really good out there. West Carnivale, very good out there as well. But they were an unbelievable side here today, and they just made life difficult for this Flint City side. For this forward Madison team, we're going to try to grab goal scorer Jordy Lopez real quick. Jordy. We're here with Jordy Lopez, who scored the second goal coming off the bench. Jordy, what was your mindset coming off the bench in the second half?
You know, we got to keep in mind we are the best. If I'm coming out of the bench, I just want to do my best, help the team. We got great players. I'm happy because I scored a really good goal right in the top corner. I'm happy for that, and we keep going. We got the best team.
How magical of a night was it? The crowd was electric, jam-packed crowd here. Did that help you guys at all here tonight?
Insane. It's so good to have all those supports. Great crowd. I feel so happy. I never felt that before, even in my country. You know, I'm from Colombia, but really nice environment. Happy with it.
How far can this team go in the U.S. Open Cup?
We can go way far. We got a really good team, great staff in the coaching staff. I believe we're going to get so far.
You guys made life difficult for this Forward Madison team. How was that kind of the mindset in training all week long of trying to just make life difficult, and then eventually things would break down for them and you guys would take advantage?
You know, we just play like we have, like we know. We know the quality we got right now. We are really top players. Every team can be a pro team, amateur team. If they are coming to us, they are going to be a hard time.
All right, Jordy. Good luck the rest of the way. Great finish tonight. Jordy Lopez of Flint City. He grabs the goal to extend the lead, to give them the insurance to make it 2-0. But an unbelievable night for Flint City here. Isaiah. Ryan Linsky, National Soccer Network. Clean sheet for Isaiah. How tough did you guys make it on Forward Madison here tonight?
Very tough. We're under it for some points in the game, but Yeah, we worked the whole game. We tried to make it as tough as possible. We scored 2, defended like a unit. Everyone was working super hard, so loved it.
What was the mindset coming into tonight's game?
To win. That was the only mindset. Work hard, get the win. We're here to prove everybody wrong. We're playing a USL 1 team or USL 2 team. We still got quality players on the USL 2 team, so we're here to prove.
How far can this team go in the U.S. Open Cup?
All the way. I have no doubt. Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Isaiah.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Isaiah Goldson, unbelievable performance in between the posts for him. Clean sheet. Very phenomenal performance from Isaiah and the back line as a whole. They were stellar all night long, made life super difficult for this forward Madison team. Going to look to try to get Paul Doro. Trying to get Paul Doro, head coach of Flint City. His side, he's got to be very impressed with this side here tonight. They played really well. 2-0. Get the victory, and they can only go so far. You can hear the confidence from the players. Magical night here in Grand Blanc as Flint City USL 2 side upsetting USL 1 side forward Madison in the first round of the U.S. Open Cup, and you heard it from Jordy Lopez and Isaiah Goldson. They can go as far as they want. They believe they made life super difficult, and for a side that hasn't even played a game yet with each other. A lot of new faces. Only a couple of returners like Carnivale and Jack Roman from last year's side who made it all the way to the national semifinals. This team looked like they've played together for such a long time. They were really strong defensively. They stayed compact. They were connected as a whole unit, and they defended their hearts out. They eventually grabbed the goals from the own goal back in the first half. Jordy Lopez with the second goal back in the second half. Unbelievable goal as he put it in the top bins. But this team, Flint City, they're not only going to be a force to be reckoned with in the USL 2 in the regular season and then eventually in the USL playoffs for them, but also in this US Open Cup. They're the giant killers for a reason. They've knocked off MLS sides. They've knocked off now a USL 1 side. And we're going to step aside, and we'll have Paul Doro on the other side as you're watching US Open Cup coverage on the National Soccer Network.
In Barca camp, I sing my song Grown on and off of the field. Don't miss the time to register.
Sign up now for Barca camp.
The National Soccer Network presents the MLIS and WMLIS Finals weekend.
Back here live at Grand Blanc, we're now joined by Flint City head coach Paul Doro. Paul, how impressed were you with your team tonight?
Yeah, they were absolute warriors on the pitch. You know, we talked a lot about keeping them off the scoreboard and giving us a chance to win a game, and you know, everybody bought into that effort of kind of defend first. And having said that, we were really quite dangerous in the first half, especially the first 20 minutes. Then forward Madison kind of found the way a little bit and caused some problems, but you know, we bent a little bit at moments, but we never broke, and it was just a credit to the guys to get the job done and keep them off and give us a chance to find a second one.
You guys were kind of thrown in the deep end. First game of the season, and it's a U.S. Open Cup game. Did anything change kind of pregame for you guys, or was it just kind of business as usual?
A little business as usual. We approach every game kind of one game at a time, like I told you. But you know, we told the guys we were going to trust in their experience and trust in their ability, and they were every bit as talented as the team we were facing, and they needed to believe that, and they needed to prove it on the field, and they did.
Not a ton of film to get as you guys as a unit. Not a ton of film on forward Madison. Was it kind of just a chess match kind of throughout the game, or did you guys kind of have a game plan set in stone from entering this game and kind of just stayed with it?
Yeah, we did have a game plan, definitely. We were able to find some film and some clips and you know, to get some of their team shape and some of their attacking tendencies and how we were going to defend that. And so we worked on that a lot yesterday. shouldn't say a lot, but we worked on that for a bit yesterday, so they understood it on a walkthrough, and then we were able to get the rest of the team up to speed. And the guys who came in, they understood their role, and they got the job done. So not easy, but rewarding.
First Open Cup game here at home. Where does this night rank for you all time as the Flint City head coach?
Oh my, I don't know. Winning conference championships is pretty special. I don't want to belittle the first round of the Open Cup by any stretch of the imagination, but just a celebratory night, and credit to the guys, and they should enjoy the win. And told them before the game, let's make some memories and enjoy every moment out there on the pitch, and it looked like they did.
All right, thank you, Coach, for your time. Congrats on the win as well. Good luck the rest of the way. Flint City head coach Paul Doro.
All right, take the break.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Back here live at the National Soccer Network, Flint City wins 2-0 over USL one side forward Madison. We're joined here with Drew Pearson. Drew, you're part of the back line, clean sheet. What was kind of the message going into the game for you guys?
I think the message going in the game was, we all know you only get these opportunities once in a lifetime, and some of us learned each other's name about a couple hours ago, so we just said there's nothing really to lose. Go out there and enjoy it. We've all worked really hard. A lot of talented players in this group, so just go out there and leave it all out there is really the simple message.
Were there a couple kind of miscues with you guys defensively, communication, because you guys haven't played with each other before?
Yeah, I think there were a few, but not many. Honest, it was pretty good. I know we were still learning each other's names throughout the game a little bit to get it down, but for just meeting each other today, there were very few mistakes, which is great in the back line.
You guys made life super difficult for forward Madison. It seemed like you guys contested, tried to block every single shot. What was kind of your mindset personally as a player coming into this game?
I think the biggest mindset was we knew they were a big, fast, physical team, and you got to step up to the challenge. I think we were just saying that you got to step up and play with them. We weren't as tall and as big as them, but we knew that we were just going to have to go with the area balls. That was their most dangerous thing, to be honest, was we knew they were going to pump it in behind on us. Corners, free kicks, all that was dangerous. So, you just got to contest every ball and make the most of it was the main thing for me.
Very physical game. I hope you guys don't have a ton of bruises and bumps all over the place. But did that kind of throw you off your game at all with how physical it was, or was it just business as usual?
No, I don't think it threw me off much. I think college kind of sets you up for that a lot. Coming from the college game, it's really physical here in the States. So, I thought it was pretty similar. Obviously, they were a bit bigger and faster, but I don't think it was a whole lot different than college, which was good to see. It's nice to know that all the preparation in college is led up for these moments, and that felt prepared today for the game.
All right, lastly, how far can this team go in this tournament?
I don't even know who we play next, but I think sky's the limit. We're really confident in that group, and I know we're all buzzing right now. It's the best players I've ever played with, so I think sky's the limit.
All right, congrats on the win, Drew Pearson, here at Flint City Bucks.
So the dream behind Irene's was simply to be a place where the community could come and gather. This is my hometown, we're raising our family here, and we just want to be a space where people can come together as a community and share a great meal. We've got golf simulators, we got pinball, live music, trivia nights, but we also have fresh, always homemade, locally sourced food, and we serve it with a sense of Gemütlichkeit. This is a German word that conveys a sense of warmth and coziness and belonging. We're excited to show off how we're growing and that this is the place to be. So the dream behind Irene's
Magical night
was
here in
simply
Grand Blanc. Flint City knocks off another Giant side. It's USL one side forward Madison this time. They win it here 2-0. An own goal back on forward Madison back in the first half, and then Jordy Lopez added the insurance to make it 2-0 to end things in the second half. But a magical night here in Flint City. Not only did they win, but they hosted their first ever home U.S. Open Cup match. This place was electric. Fans all over the place. Everyone was buzzing for this game. The community all over. And if you're in the area, head over to Irene's right now. They're wonderful. The food's great. They're going to have the team have a meet and greet at Irene's and at the end of the night, but a magical night here in the end. Flint City wins it 2-0 against forward Madison. They're going to have to wait to see who they play in the next round. But from everyone here at the National Soccer Network, my name is Ryan Glinsky. Shout out to our producers, Will Jenkins, James Schofield, Jonathan Turner here on the field and holding the camera right now. And until next time, so long.